Electric guitar is probably one of the most famous musical instruments in 20th and 21st century. What exactly made electric guitar so popular? Answer on these questions is their stunning sound. But how does this sound arise? In my hand, Ibanez Mini Tube Screamer, one of the most popular overdrive pedal. Like in most similar overdrive guitar pedals, it have 3 knobs. First, this equalization, this simple equalization that called this tone, this one knob equalizer, gain level knob, and knob what regulates our overdrive level. Input for our guitar, output to our amplifier, shiny metal button what activated our overdrive pedal, and DC power supply input 9 volts, and of course like a serial number on their back. Also, this overdrive have true bypass. This means when our overdrive in our chain but turn off and still in chain between guitar and amplifier, the electric chime of this device doesn't make any effect to our guitar signal. True bypass in this pedal built on 9 contact switch, here it is. And when you push button to off position, the chain inside this switch connecting your guitar to the amp, bypassing this device. And guitar sounds remain like if we plug in our guitar directly to the guitar amp without this overdrive. I just already have this overdrive pedal, and this good point for show what is that effect on this pedal example. But before we plug in our overdrive box between guitar and amplifier and we'll hear how it works, let's try to understand what actually happens with clean sound under distortion. And yes, this is not mistake, because from science point, overdrive, distortion and even fuzz, this all is one effect but on different levels. Let's try our sound waves and try to understand what we hear and why. This time axis, this loudness. On this simple graph I show one sound wave in frame timing, but we must understand what actually we never hear only one wave when we're playing guitar. In real time this looking like a huge array of waves what forms our running sound. Okay, this is our sound wave, this is time axis, and our axis is sound level or loudness. And here is all good, we hit guitar string, it's vibrating and sounds the some loudness level. How do you think? Have we forgotten something else? That's right, this is our guitar amplifier. In guitar amplifier, the same like in every other sound device, there is one limitation, this maximum sound level, or sound threshold. They drive it by pointed line. And when sound level become all these limits, no matter why, maybe threshold were decreased or sound level increased by some reasons, peaks and troughs of waves just start cuts by this threshold limitation. But what happens in time when this cutting goes? That's called clipping. So right now we hear these shredded waves, what's called clipping. And as there's no one wave for us, but massive waves array per each time point, all these clips overlaid each other and appear over our ears like a distorted sound. And then less threshold or level higher, then more distortion we can hear. Well, returning to our overdrive pedal, level regulator, response for increase or decrease loudness, and overdrive knob change threshold field. And as right now we know what really happens with our guitar sound when we try distorted by any attractive bugs. It's time to try it out on practice. So what happens right now? Now our overdrive pedal is off, and our amplifier produced clean sound. Okay, and right now we set our overdrive knob to minimum, and this means when we turn off our overdrive pedal, this not make any effect to our sounds, and result, this looks like clean and deep overdrive. Very same. One main thing, I set a level regulator on the overdrive pedal. When it's turned off, to point what appears our clean sound in our amplifier. And right now we turn our overdrive knob to the middle position, overdrive pedal turn on, and this means what we increase our overdrive level or decrease our threshold. And try set our overdrive regulator to maximum. This clean sound. And before we start turning our level knob on the overdrive box, let's try again how it affects our dynamic range. This off. And on this overdrive knob to 0 point. Try it on the clean. right now we leave our overdrive regulator at the minimum point and turn our level to maximum. Right now this works like a booster. Without our drive we only increase our level, and after it this good point for decrease our level and increase to maximum overdrive. We decrease our level I think to 10%. So let's find what happens with our sounds if we turn and level and overdrive to maximum. Clean sound first. Overdrive. It's worth saying that although this is one of the most popular guitar overdrive pedal, at the present days this is only one of hundreds or maybe thousands different in our manufacturers and models of guitar overdrive pedals. The starting of the clean electric guitar sound by additional effect pedals is a great way for receiving many popular or even unusual tones. And external overdrive box is one of them.